Hello everybody, this is Backblast here. I'm again on Oxygen Not Included. I've done nothing since you last joined me, so as you can see, we're more or less where we were. The guys are just wandering about. We're waiting for the research to happen. I think what we might do is dig this out a little bit more, because eventually we're going to build toilets and things over there. So let's get the guys who aren't doing anything building over here, or digging over here. I think we're just going to dig this out and then oh, everybody goes to bed. Brilliant. Everybody just jumps off to bed as I'm just starting to build. Right, never mind. I think what I could do is have maybe another ladder here. So we've got two ladders going up and down through the community. That'll be a good one, won't it? Should we do that? Can we have it there? Yep, okay, there's a plant there. We need to get rid of the plant, so let's dig up. Dig up, there we go, dig up plant. Everybody's gone to bed. Everybody has got a bed, which is good. Let's just speed it up a little bit. There's not a lot I can do at night, apart from maybe plant some more bits. We're going to dig out some of this as well so we can actually get to the ladder, but there's oxalite there. I don't want to touch that because it's good stuff. I can dig those out though, can't I? What's that? Carbon dioxide? Well, that'll just fall straight down here. It's really pretty bad oxygen in there. We don't want to be going in there, guys. Dig that up. Jack's jumped on the research. Well done, Jack. Off to get some food. We need to think about food as well, don't we? So we get some food in here. And I think what we'll do is we might put some storage in here. So we've got some storage compactors here. I think we need maybe about 6 of these. There's going to be a loo and a shower in here, aren't there? So we want to maybe Elizabeth fell asleep again. This is going to be food. Let's put some storage in here so we can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. We could do 6 there, can't we? It's a bit cramped, that's all. I'm just thinking that maybe if we put 3 in there, and then I can put maybe 3 in there. We need to build a floor there, don't we? In fact, we can build up to there. And then we'll dig up all this to there. Yeah, that's that. So this is our secondary room. Come on, Maha. How are we doing with the research? How are we going with the research? So we've done 14 out of 20 on the research there. We're getting there. We just need them to trap on a bit. We've got a toilet, so we're happy there. And what else can we build? We've got the outhouse already in. We're going to build the storage boxes. That's fine. We can build a deoxidizer. Where are you lot going? Oh, you're just picking resources up. Look, hey, look, we can harvest this. See how it's moving about? We can harvest this. Now, we're just picking up bits, aren't we? Careful of the oxygen down here. You can see how it's accumulating, which is good. We wanted that. We didn't want that. But there are pockets of it knocking about around here, which isn't good. What we could really do with is it's like a gas pipe or something that just comes up and lets oxygen out here. I wonder if I could do that. so that the bad air is going down here and also down here somewhere. That's a thought, isn't it? We could get oxygen, we could get good oxygen coming up 2 different spots. Although the thing is, if I dig here, I'm not sure this wall's going to be strong enough to hold the water back. That can be a problem. You know, we're coming in between 2 bodies of water there. I'm not. Let's just leave it for now. Leave the resources. Once we've got this research done, we've got 3 of the boxes ready. So let's have a look at that. So what tends to happen with this is they will occasionally someone will come along and fill the batteries up, and then they stop when the batteries are full. A lot of the things in the game, you know, so we get oxygen creators and things. They will stop once there's enough oxygen in the room. So all I'm doing is we're going to have 1 box for each of the different things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, okay, we need another box. Let's put another box in. Base storage compactor. It's all about the base. What else can we do? We've already got all the things from there. We could build a musher. We've got food already. I don't want to build that yet. Nothing in utils. We've already got an outhouse. We don't need anything to do with medicine. Nobody's stressed or anything. We are going to need a supercomputer eventually. We're all good with all that. Okay. Insufficient oxygen. No research task. That means we've just done the research. Hooray! So what we can build now is, it gives you little exclamation marks above the things that have changed. So we can do oxygen. We can build this terrarium, which is the big thing that we've been trying to do. So we want maybe 6 of these fellas down here. There's not an awful lot of bad air down there, which is a shame, but you know, eventually there will be, because it'll sink to the bottom. That's the plan, isn't it? The plan is that it'll all come down here and sink to the bottom. The other thing we can do is food, so we can now build planter boxes. So we want maybe a microbe musher in here. Do we want it there? If we put the food production right next to the toilet. I mean, it's generally not a great idea, but I'm going to build toilets there, aren't I? So let's not put it there. Yeah, because this toilet is going to disappear eventually. We're going to move that. So we want some planter boxes in here, don't we? So if I put something like that, it allows me to put a light in later, because they like having floor lamps in. I've not designed that very well, have I? Can we cancel that one? We put a floor lamp in there, and then we cancel that one. Yeah, that's it. Where's the food thing again? Put the planter boxes in there, and we can put another lamp in furniture, put one in there. They'll like all that. They like having light about, so you know we can do all that when as and when. Now compost heap. Now where do I want the compost heap? Let's put the compost heap down here somewhere. In fact, I could put it there. Yeah. So what will happen is all the waste from this, eventually, when the arrow reaches the red bit, you won't be able to use it. So you need somewhere to store the compost. Now the compost also feeds these plants. So these plants down here, you see how they're letting off little bubbles of oxygen? So it's like a massive mound of algae, and you put a bit of water on it now and then, and it lets off oxygen. It breathes in carbon dioxide, lets off oxygen. So it appears that the first sort of 4 are working. These 2 aren't letting oxygen out yet. Oh, the last one is now. This one isn't. There's no oxygen coming out of this one. It's awaiting water, so I think they're collecting water from here, you see? This is why we built the thing. He's got water on his back, look. Big water jar. There he comes. Come on, Pierre. And then it's now letting oxygen out. Yay! We're now getting oxygen. We're now creating oxygen. So they will breathe in the CO2. These lovely plants. They'll breathe it all in, and then they breathe out oxygen. The oxygen rises to the top. CO2 rises to the bottom. And the idea is that all this CO2 that's building up here. No, we don't want it building up. Will come down this channel. That's the idea. What's going on up there? There's a lot of CO2 up there. Okay, but that's the idea. The guys will get good oxygen coming down there. It says no research selected, so let's have a look at the research. What do we want? Gas piping? I don't think we want gas piping yet, do we? What about liquid? We're going to need a new loo, aren't we, soon? Now, that's bigger batteries, which is good. Where's that other loo? Water purifier, biodistiller, air deodorizer. Yes, so the toilet's in here, isn't it? There's a toilet there and there's a shower. So this is liquid piping. We could have a look at liquid piping, or we could do bigger batteries. Liquid piping. Let's do that, because this leads to the new loo, which will go over there, and they'll just start working on that when they wake up again. Now they've actually built some of the planters here, so let's see what we want in. Now the mealwoods are pretty good. I've never quite worked out whether the blossom seeds are any good, so let's pop one of these in just to see what happens. I don't know what happens with the blossom seeds at all, but we're going to do mealwood all the way along here. And these lamps are going to need some electricity from the wires here, so let's run the electricity all the way down here, like that, like that. Plug them all in, plug that in eventually. So we've got another couple of planter boxes here, so let's have a look at this. We've got another mealwood, maybe another mealwood here. So can we grow? This bitch fell asleep, brilliant. I wonder if we can grow blossom into food. I don't know whether it creates food or not. Another one's just zonked out. The microbe musher, saying it ain't got any power, but also it's got no instruction. So I can make mush bar, which is made from algae. Now we need the algae really to keep the terrariums going. We like those to be producing oxygen. So what we're going to do is we're going to make lice loaf. Now lice loaf comes from these plants that we've been building. So these here should create the lice to make the lice loaf. So that's going to be what we're going to build in there, lice loaf. Okay, we've already got 16,500 calories in there. Obviously it's going down. We've not made any food yet, but I want to keep that as is until we desperately need to make algae bars. We're going to just wait until these grow, and we'll make some lice loaves, I think. Now, I mentioned in the last video that it's already quite a polished game. I mean, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? I mean, you can tell that the air's better here than it is down here. For example, you know, it just, you don't need the overlay to have a proper look at it. You can see it. You know that you wouldn't really want to be breathing that. It looks dead in there anyway, and the water looks bright, and down here you wouldn't want to drink that. So you already get clues from the environment. And oh look, they've built the composter. That's good. Well done, guys. Oh, they're actually making lice loaf. How did you manage that? Where have you got the lice from? We have dug up 1 or 2 plants, but not many. There was one down here, wasn't there? There was a lice thing knocking about. Okay, right. This is a piece of sand that's fallen from up here. So it's fell from there down to there. So what's happened is when the oxalite that was here has eroded away, which it does, the sand's fallen down. So we need to dig that out. So click dig, click that. The guys need to be digging this line out as well. So what's everyone doing? You're researching, you're making electric, you were making lice loaf. I don't know what Maha's doing. Maha is she's got dirty hands and she's grimy, but she's delivering stuff. You see all the stats on her here. She's getting water here. What she's doing is bottled water. She's carrying bottled water to something. You can see where she's going. She's got the route. She's going to make food. I just noticed something in there. I could actually move her. So it said I can move her to somewhere. So I guess if there's something urgent that I need to get her away from, or to, or then we can tell them to do that. So they've left a bit of wire. Oh right, there we go. I was just wondering whether I'd run out of metal. I have got some copper down at the bottom of here, haven't I? That I can still dig out if I need to. We just move these plants. Well, we build a floor in, dig that out, put a floor in, leave the plants where they are. Maybe, I think that'll be the plan eventually. Right. So what we're waiting for now? You want some instruction on what to keep, don't you? 1, 2, 3. You're gonna keep organic, aren't you? Because this one's seed, filtration, consumable. Right, the guys are getting round to it over there. That's good. What are we short of here? What's it saying? So this is a bristle blossom. Requires fertilizer. It says it's stifled. What's happened? Something happened. I heard some music. Have we done the research? Yeah, we've done research. So we let's have another look at the research. Now, do I want to put the toilets in, or do I want the bigger battery? I think what we want is the toilets, don't we? Hand sanitizer. That's new since I last played. Ha ha ha! Right, yeah, we're going to build toilets. Now the thing is, this needs normal research and advanced research, so we need to build an advanced research thing. This is in here, like this, and whoa, it's huge, look. Oh, I didn't really want it over there. Can I not get them next to each other? There's going to be a loo and a shower over there. Where else could I put it? I could put it upstairs. I don't really want to do that. Pop it there. Pop it there. Let's put some wiring in. Gonna need some wire. Like this. Connect the wires up. Now, I think what we could do is maybe have another person join us. I think we'd quite like that. Do I put it there or there? Pop it there for now, so that when somebody else does appear in here, we can fabricate one more. Because what we've got at the moment is there's somebody researching, there's somebody topping the power up, and there's somebody sorting the food out, and the other one's just trying to do everything else. What we're going to end up with is another person sort of stuck here. So there'll be one doing that, one doing that. So 2 researching. There'll be 1 generating, 1 making food, and then we're going to be stuck. Right, this one's. I'm going to put a blossom seed in there as well, because I have no idea what the blossom seed does. What are you saying now? So it requires fertilizer and it's stifled, so it stops the plant from growing further. Why is that? Is that bad air or something? Is it too close to other plants? Don't know. I think what we're going to do then is I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this to mealwood, because I think mealwood will grow quite happily. If this isn't going to grow, well, let's dig that up. I don't quite know what's going on with that. It's saying it requires fertiliser, but we'll get that from the compost when they empty the loo out. The loo needs emptying now. But as I said, I haven't got enough people to sort of do all the tasks. They're all running about. Doing very little. You see, they're actually doing some bits, and this bit's picked up something. They eventually get to it. It's just that there's so much else to do. Can we get someone to empty this toilet? Because it's going to be... it's unusable now, really, I suppose. Mealwood seed, there we go. So hopefully we can get compost for that. Can somebody empty the toilet, please? Everybody's nipped off to bed, so let's just speed up time. So what we've got now is oh, hello, there we go. We're actually now generating some oxygen. Okay, it's not much, but we are generating it. We're using more than we've generated, but the plants haven't been there for a full day yet. That figure should come higher. So you can see it's still minus here, but I think that we're going to be alright with that. We're getting there. We need to be getting some food on the line, but we just need these to grow, and then that will create more mush bars and lice loaves and things, and we'll be okay. But we need to get these growing. So that's on its way. It will happen. And what else do we need? Well, once this is online, we'll start on our way towards getting a toilet and a shower in here. I think in the meantime I might dig this algae out, because we can use that. I need more tea. I've run out of tea. Right, I need to sort that out. That's important. So finally, the last storage box is done. So let's select that for that one. Did I not select that for you? There we go. So now all this stuff that's lying about, this algae and dirt and whatnot, will get stored in these boxes. Now they don't hold a massive amount. I'll just switch on the research on there, so someone will jump on that. They don't hold a massive amount of resources, but at least you've got some resources stored then. And they don't take electricity, although they do look like little robots with their eyes and the little mouth and what thing. I think they do anyway. You don't think they look like robots? 3 robots in a row. Okay, maybe not. Good. Right, well, we're getting there. We've got plants on the go. We've got things down here creating oxygen. Look at the oxygen now. Look at it. It's beautiful. Beautiful. So this oxygen will work its way up. And one of the things we can get in a little bit is gas permeable tiles. So that basically means that we can put tiles in, which is like a grate or a little vent, and it will mean that all this poor oxygen here, we can put a vent in, and we'll have it flowing downwards. It'll all come down here. That'll be the plan anyway. But it's doing all right. We've got some oxygen. There's food on its way. Oxygen's on its way. It's quite a long way down, that. I built that a bit too deep. But anyway, there you go. I should build it here, shouldn't I? And then block this off. I could do that. I could move them up here. Anyway, the thing is, we're getting there. We've got food on the way. I'm going to build some toilets next time, I think. So there's going to be a toilet and a shower in here. We've got some pipes now and some pumps. So we can start thinking about how we get water into the shower and loo, and then pump it back out into like a purifier or something like that. So we might need to have a look at what we do under here or over here or whatever we're going to do. Yeah, so there you go, we're getting there. I hope you're enjoying it. Give me thumbs up, thumbs down, leave comments in the comments, and feel free to ask anything about this game or any of the others we do. Please subscribe if you like the channel, and if you're already a subscriber, thank you very much, I do appreciate it. My name's Backblast, I'll see you next time.